your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it. Your eyelids and perfect lips got me rushing pen and I'm so lit. Like
Hello
lilies.
guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Bryndís. I thought someone was calling me. My name is Bryndís and in today's video I'm doing a vlog. It's gonna be a little bit of a chaotic, not chaotic, but like there's no real theme to the vlog. Today is Old Year's Eve, New Year's Eve, Old Year's Day as we call it here in Iceland, the 31st of December. And we are about to start celebrating with beautiful dinner and all sorts of festivities before we shoot up some fireworks and celebrate 2024. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today and tomorrow, and then tomorrow will just be a very lazy day with me relaxing and packing, because on Tuesday, the 2nd of January, I'm going back home. And I think I'm gonna take this vlog with me throughout. Like, I'm gonna put a little bit of clips here and there with the New Year's celebrations. Not really gonna be talking or similar to as I did in my Christmas vlog. And then when I'm home, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a reset of my apartment before the new semester starts, and will take you with me during that as well, and my traveling with the cats back home and everything like that. But yeah, so New Year's Eve, it's a family celebration. It's almost as big as Christmas Eve, to be honest. So we're eating a delicious dinner, and you know, the family all gathered. There are 8 of us celebrating today, and all adults. So it's gonna be just very relaxed, although at the same time festive, and people get dressed in their fancy clothes, and it's just a lot of fun. There will be some red wine and white wine and bubble wine and cheeses and fireworks and good food. So I'm sure it will be very nice. I've started doing the cooking, as you saw in the clip before, and I've set the table. So things are just moving along. We'll be eating in an hour and a half approximately, and it's gonna be a lovely evening, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just so by my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind. To the videos, they thought I was a black guy. That's hard to get over. A foreigner in the sport, but I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted that the door's been open. I knew I was different, I knew I was chosen. A breadwinner, but I'm soft-spoken. Authentic like a 5950, and there's no cap. Let's have a toast to that. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. 100 for the shoes, come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up from Trey. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up. 10 toes, stay G'd up. I'm tryna get that type of wealth, like a house on the hills, can't see us. Say the money still me up. Stay humble, stay teed up. I don't tell you how to live, so don't hit me with no weak stuff. And if you know the
Slappum við á Wi-Fi, tökum höndum saman tveir. Snúum bökum saman, getum ekki meir. Hvert erum við komin ef þorgrímur þráins meir.
Þetta er flott, ég hef aldrei séð þetta náttúrulega. Ég hef aldrei verið það, maður er alltaf úti þegar við minnati. Happy New Year!
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
I'm home with all my stuff and my cats. It's like 7:30, almost 7:30. And obviously I had to first drop off one nephew, and then drop off the other nephew, and then drive to my place. Emma has found her spot behind the curtain there, next to the radiator, where she's washing herself. I did clean her up a little bit with a wet washcloth, because she like vomited and peed herself, poor thing. And I had to like put the blanket that she had in the wash and all these things. But now she's just there cleaning herself and making herself look beautiful again, in hiding in there. Mario is very angry because he wants to go outside immediately, and I'm like, no, Mario. So he's under the bed, growling very angry. He did eat. Where is it? Both of them had their dinner, poor things, and they had water. And Emma went in the litter box. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna let Mario out until he stops growling. First of all, not because he has to be nice in order to go outside, but I don't want him to be stressed and afraid, then go outside and then be all hyper and end up doing something stupid and getting lost or whatever. So although he does have a GPS collar, but I want him to get out of that fight and flight mode and just be at home and get back into routine, and then he can go back outside. I've been trying to tell him that, but he just growls at me from underneath the bed. I'm going to just relax for the rest of the evening and get ready for the workday that starts tomorrow. But I'm gonna continue the vlog on for tomorrow as well, because I don't think I have a lot of footage, to be honest, from the last 3 days. So I will see you tomorrow.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling,
So Wednesday it is. I'm so sorry about this vlog. It's just all over the place. Put you here on my tripod. Anyway, so today I started the day by going to get my blood drawn for a blood test, checking my hormones, and then I had to get rid of that, or return that car, my rental car. Oh my god, let me just sit down here a little bit. So I had to return my rental. Oh, it was such a nice car, this huge Toyota Land Cruiser, this huge. Is it the SUV that you call in English? I think we call it the same as a Jeep, but I think a Jeep is a brand of car. It's not every car like that. Yeah, never mind. It's a huge car. It was like driving a tank. I felt like I could have just driven through anything and survived. Really comfortable car to drive. I was really worried first that I was going to be like an elephant in the China shop driving this car in the traffic here, but it was very easy. And I would love to have no, I don't really want a car like that. I think it's simply because not even if I had unlimited funds, because it's so bad for the environment to have these cars. They're never mind. It was a very nice experience, but now it's gone, and now I have no car. And I need to look into getting a bus card and whatnot. But anyway, I'm working from home today. So after, I was back home at around 11 a.m. and I just sat on my couch with Emma under my heated blanket because my apartment is so cold. My parents' apartment is so warm. It's like my dad is, this conspiracy theory about the lizard people. It's like my dad is like a lizard person, because he needs it to be so cold, no, so warm. Their apartment is so warm. It's hot. It's way too much. I'd gotten used to that, and now I'm back home in I suppose my apartment is probably on the colder side. It's not like normal temperature because as a basement apartment, the floor is really cold. I would love to get under floor heating. We'll see. But anyway, so my apartment is so cold. And I was like, when I woke up this morning, like I didn't even want to like get out of bed. I felt like I was in like an old Victorian, I felt like I was Jane Eyre, basically. Like freezing because they needed to get the fire started or something. I don't know, it was just ridiculous. And then I realized that when I came home, I forgot, obviously when I was away, I had the radiator on like the lowest setting just so that, you know, the pipes wouldn't burst. If it got frost, it was like frost. And I forgot to turn them up again, so that no wonder it was so cold. So it's still quite cold in here, even though it's not that cold outside. But it's warming up, it's slowly warming up. So I spent about a couple of hours just on the couch with Emma and doing stuff on my laptop. And then after lunch, I went to my desk, and I kept on doing some work. It's now 3 p.m. Emma, she did really well, kind of, in the car and everything, but I think it was so stressful for her. I feel like she's aged many years. She's like so kind of exhausted from that experience. So I'm not gonna be taking her with me for a car ride like that again. It's just not worth it for her, poor thing. But anyway, yeah, I had so much nervous energy last night when I said goodbye to you guys. I was just gonna sit on the couch, relax, have an early night. No. So I completely rearranged my living room. And I was thinking to do like a reset and have it in this vlog, but I'm doing like a major reset really. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a separate video with that. Just like a reset, kind of like music, some voiceover type of a video. And so you can see the proper finished version of that whenever that will be ready. But yeah. Anyway, I just got my groceries delivered. That's a good thing about not having a car. I can now, not that obviously you can still have your groceries delivered even if you have a car, but it just feels very extravagant to do that when you can actually go yourself and do the shopping. And sometimes it's better to go yourself as well, to like look at the things that you're buying. Maybe you see something that's on sale or like discounted. Anyway, I had my groceries just delivered, and all the Coke Zero in the world, and all my groceries. So because my fridge, you can see my fridge, is like empty. There's nothing there. There is some Cokes, my organic food waste, a little bit of cream, couple of cola, energy drinks, my water. I have my water in here in my, in this, because the water from my tap, it just takes forever for it to get cold. So I just put it in here to cool down. But you can drink tap water in Iceland, just in case you were wondering. Not, I'm sure you didn't care. Anyways, look at it, it's completely empty. So now I'm gonna fill up my fridge. I suppose it doesn't really look that much fuller, except for the Coke. But I know that I have food here for the week, and I will do another weekly, or like a proper weekly shop on Sunday. So yeah.
Got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day. darling, you've got to keep.
Hi there, guys, and welcome to Thursday. So this will be the last day of this very weird vlog, but I'm just standing here working from home today. Have my classical music on in the background, and it's just very cozy. My apartment is finally warming up a little bit, just the tiniest bit. It's not a very warm apartment in general, but it's feeling a little bit better than it was yesterday, for sure. And here, as you could see in the clips before, I'm accompanied here by Emma, and Mario is down there. Oh, what is he? Yeah, oh, there he is. So things are back to normal. And I really am enjoying my new setup. I like having this backdrop for when I'm recording lectures or if I'm on Zoom sometimes. I mean, generally I would like blur my background, at least when I'm teaching. But I also use Zoom just kind of to talk to friends. So I don't, when I'm doing that, I will like unblur it. And then sometimes when I'm teaching, oh, let me just turn. You're very beautiful, but you're you're interrupting me. I will unblur the background. Then when I go into teaching or meeting, I forget to blur it again. And sometimes my house is messy, and I don't necessarily want my students to see that. I have to be the professional teacher, professor, whatever. Oh, mid-morning cup of coffee is delicious. Anyway, but I have a huge list of teaching things to do today. Yeah, so it's definitely a full day of work. I did start a little bit later. It was like 9:30 when I finally came to the desk. Had a very lazy, lovely morning. Laid in bed for a little while. I think I got up at around 8:30 and just had my morning coffee with Emma on my lap, watching YouTube. Oh, Emma has been really, that car ride really took it out of her. I have been feeling so guilty for having like taken her, having submitted her to that ordeal of a 6-hour car ride because she did not do well. And all day yesterday, she basically slept. She hardly ate until I found some chicken mash in the freezer. Thankfully, I had some in the freezer. So when that was ready, she like ate that and then she kind of started to feel better. And now I think she's kind of back to herself. Yesterday, I was on the verge of crying because I was thinking like, oh my God, she's gonna die. Like she's almost 16, so she's not a young cat. And I was thinking like, oh my God, I've killed her. Like it was, yeah, I don't want to talk about it because it makes me very sad. Mario is fine. He's 100% happy and back to normal. He's going inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside continuously. So happy to have that freedom of being able to go outside whenever he wants and not having to wait for someone to let him out. It's like very happy about that. And I have his GPS collar on him like constantly because he's always going outside and inside. I don't want to I can't be keeping an eye on that. So he just has it on all the time now. But he doesn't seem to mind. I think the problem with the GPS collar, it's a little bit heavy. I really would like to get a lighter one. But so he lost his GPS collar back at my parents' house. He had crawled onto the patio because he probably got scared of another cat or something. And then, like, because the collar is very like safety collar, so that if it's like pulled, if something pulls them, they don't like choke it, but it opens. So he obviously like pulled the collar at something under the patio. So it is like under the patio, like in the far corner. Maybe we can recover it in the summertime when we can like remove an entire board and not have to like saw and destroy the patio for it. But thankfully my sister had a GPS tracker for her cats that she doesn't really use. So I have that now as a loan. I have another tracker somewhere. I think it must be in my storage room, which is a disaster. Again, I have to do a declutter and organization of my storage room again very soon, because there are so many things in there that I know are there, but I can't find because it's a disaster. Anyway, I've been talking so much, my coffee was getting cold. But he was really angry with me in my parents' house when I was like putting his GPS collar on, because I would always take it off when he was inside, because I thought I was being nice. But now I'm just keep leaving it on and he's fine. He doesn't mind, like it doesn't bother him at all. I think what bothers him is me taking it on and off. So it's just gonna be on. I mean, he's eating, he's sleeping, he's purring, he's playing, he's doing everything and being very happy and not grumpy. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop talking. I've been talking for like 15 minutes now. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna get back to work.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand.
Oh, I'm getting cold again. So it's 3:47 p.m. And I'm done with work for today. I've gotten so much done. There are two things that I didn't do that I was gonna do, and I will do that tomorrow as well. I would love to have done that today. It takes brain power, and my brain power I think has diminished a great deal in the last couple of hours, so I can't do any more. But it's been a super productive day for sure. I wasn't sure that I was gonna be able to do as much as I did. I mean, I wasn't stressed about it. I still have tomorrow, and like I'm allowing myself a very soft start to the spring semester. So it's it's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine, and I'm not stressed. I didn't need to stress, and I'm not stressed. So it's been a very lovely day. I've been taking a couple of little longer breaks, watching YouTube and snuggling on the couch with Emma and Mario, and yeah, it's always so nice to be able to work from home. Excuse me. And it really is one of the best tools that I have, at least for kind of de-stressing at least a little bit. Yeah, but it's been a good day for work. Now I need to do some work for the cat rescue where I volunteer at, we're doing some like documentation type of work, and I'm gonna do that. I've been really slacking with that, with my role at that kind of charity, and I need and want to get back into that 100%. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna drink my caffeinated protein or collagen energy drink and work on some cat stuff, which is always
This will